Elizabeth Warren reveals dramatic criminal justice plans to abolish the death penalty, legalize marijuana nationwide, repeal Joe Biden's 1994 crime bill, and tell cops to stop high-speed chases. The Massachusetts senator posted her plan on Medium. Rival former Vice President Joe Biden helped author the 1994 bill, although he has called parts of it a mistake. She blasts legislators who rubber stamp every new criminal and sentencing proposal. No matter how punitive, Warren says she would reverse Attorney General Bill Barr's decision to move ahead with federal executions. Vows to prohibit permissive pursuit policies that often result in collateral damage. B. Jeff Earl, Deputy U.S. Political editor for DailyMail.com and Reuters, published 1550 BST, August 20, 2019, updated, 1819 BST, August 20, 2019. Democratic presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren on Tuesday proposed sweeping changes to the criminal justice system, including repealing the 1994 crime bill that rival Joe Biden helped author. It is easy for legislators, fearful of being labeled soft on crime, to rubber stamp every new criminal and sentencing proposal, no matter how punitive, Warren wrote in a post introducing her set of proposals. Among other ideas she is promoting is ending cash bail requirements, legalizing marijuana use, ending the death penalty, and seeking ways to prevent police from shooting at vehicles and engaging in risky chases. Democratic presidential candidate Senator Elizabeth Warren, DMA, released a sweeping criminal justice reform plan that calls for repealing the 1994 crime law at the federal level. "I'll prohibit permissive pursuit policies that often result in collateral damage, like high-speed chases and shooting at moving vehicles," she wrote in a post on Medium that she put up Tuesday. Real reform requires examining every step of this system, from what we choose to criminalize, to how law enforcement and prosecutors engage with communities and the accused, to how long we keep people behind bars, how we treat them when they're there, and how we reintegrate them when they return, she said, pointing to racial disparities in who gets charged, convicted, and sentenced to long terms. It's not equal justice when a kid with an ounce of pot can get thrown in jail, while a bank executive who launders money for a drug cartel can get a bonus. "It's long past time for us to reform our system," Warren wrote. "It is a false choice to suggest a trade-off between safety and mass incarceration," Warren wrote. "By spending our budgets not on imprisonment but on community services that lift people up, we'll decarcerate and make our communities safer." The plan spells out several steps to reduce mass incarceration. Warren wants Congress to end the federal death penalty. She says the war on drugs mentality has harmed the country. Warren posted her plan on Medium. Warren blasted lawmakers who rubber stamp tough on crime proposals, in a possible dig at Joe Biden, who helped write the 1994 crime bill, which contains stiff sentences. Vows to prohibit permissive pursuit policies that often result in collateral damage and tamp down car chases. Her post blasts the war on drugs theory of crime. "It starts with legalizing marijuana and erasing past convictions," Warren writes. Warren says she would reverse Attorney General Bill Barr's decision to move ahead with federal executions, and that Congress should abolish the death penalty. Warren's popularity has risen in public opinion polls measuring the crowded Democratic field, but she has not gained much traction among black voters, a key voting demographic in the party's nominating contests. Criminal justice reform has been identified as a key issue among black voters because the current system has disproportionately incarcerated minorities. In the Real Clear Politics average of polls, Biden leads Warren by 13 percentage points. Biden, the former vice president, has been criticized by Democratic rivals for his role in helping pass the 1994 crime bill when he was a U.S. Senator and for other past positions including opposition to federally mandated busing. The sweeping overhaul outlined by Warren includes several policies that other Democrats have also advocated, including ending the death penalty, decriminalizing offenses related to addiction and homelessness, and requiring the use of more body cameras by police. Warren called for repealing the 1994 crime bill, a bipartisan piece of legislation that Biden pushed as a senator at the time. Since it passed, the bill has been criticized for resulting in mass incarceration because the minimum mandatory sentences it established led to more black men being locked up. The 1994 crime bill's mandatory minimums and truth in sentencing provisions that require offenders to serve the vast majority of their sentences have not proven effective, Warren said. Warren endorsed measures to decriminalize poverty, including ending the use of cash bail, which makes it hard for poor people to get out of jail when charged with minor or non-violent crimes. We should allow people to return to their jobs and families while they wait for trial, reserving preventive detention only for those cases that pose a true flight or safety risk, Warren said. Reporting by Ginger Gibson, editing by David Gregorio. Let's block ads. Why?